Distributive property of multiplication uh, on Unit 6, one of the lessons from Unit 6. We've got counting cubes here arranged as an array. So we have our rows here, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And we've got our columns, there's 15 altogether. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have a multiplication there, or multiplication equation, 4 times 15. What we're trying to learn is when we have numbers that we don't practice our times tables, we can break them up into smaller numbers or smaller add-ins and use those to multiply. So 15, we tend to practice up to the 12 times tables. So I'll start to think 12 plus what gives me 15? Well, 12 plus 3. 11 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 9 plus 6, and 8 plus 7. And then we're just swapping the numbers, the commutative 7 plus 8, so there's no need. Then when I'm thinking, which of these should we swap for the 15? You need to think which times tables do you know? Don't just pick the 10 because the 10's easy. Do you know the 5 times table as well? Well, if you do, then that's perfect. Pick the 10 and the 5. But when you're thinking about changing this number here for the other two numbers, you need to think about the times tables. Do you know both of them? Well, let's pick 10 plus 5. So, and you might see this then, moving on through the lessons, to separate the original array into the two groups that we're going to break it up into. Let's do that again. So, we had 4 times 15. Now we've got here, it's 10 times, sorry, this is 4 times 10, and here is 4 times 5. And with that, then we go through our times table. So instead of 4 times 15, 4 times 10, and then 4 times 5. We'll put these in brackets, and we'll add them. 4 times 10 is 40, plus 4 times 5 is 20. Well, 40 plus 20 is equal to 60. And you might see it with the arrays like this. So there's the 40 cubes, there's the 20 cubes. When you add them together, you get 60. In the book, you might see something like this, an array presented with dots. Again, you count the number of rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rows go left to right. And the number of columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's the ones going up and down and up like that. There's 14. So in the book, it'll ask you to draw the separation a lot like the last time. So again, 14, we want to think of the numbers that add up to 14. 12 plus 2, 11 plus 3, 10 plus 4, 9 plus 5, 8 plus 6, and 7 plus 7. Again, don't just always go to the 10 because you know that. Maybe you don't know the 4. Do you know your 12 and 2? Well, let's go with that. So over here, we're going to separate it to show the visual. There's the first part, which is, 5 times 12. And then we've split it up here, 5 times 2. So I'll move that to the side there. So instead of 5 times 14, we've decided to pick 12. We're going to swap the 14 for 12. So 5 times 12, and then 5 times 2. We'll put some brackets, and then we'll add those. 5 times 12 is 60. 5 times 2 is 10. When you add these two together, you get 70. So that's just, again, a different type of an array.